Boy, you can't get more interesting than this.
I agree.
I'm here with JT TIlley, and we are at the Branson Fight Club. How about that? So, I honestly did not know you guys had this down at RoArc.
Yes, sir.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, RoArc Health Club. We're in the back of the RoArc Health Club.
Yeah, and I knew that you had the events because a lot of friends of mine go there, whether for the fighting or for the ring girls.
Ring girls, yeah.
So you got something for everybody, basically.
Absolutely. Yeah, we've been here for about 2.5 years now. We used to be over at the Red Roof Mall for a few years before that.
But
we kind of keep a low profile, yeah.
Yeah.
We started in 2006 in my garage.
Yeah?
Moved from my
just
garage.
Like us.
Yeah, pretty much. And moved from the garage to the Red Roof Mall, and then when the Red Roof Mall, God rest its soul, when that happened, we moved over here to RoArc, and we love it here.
Yeah, well, this is good because I'm imagining you don't get a lot of tourists that want to pop in.
Plus, we've got a sauna and a weight room and a swimming pool just on the other side of the wall, and RoArc's really good about letting the fighters use the
facilities and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty awesome, and I've been here watching some of the guys. I did some footage of them and really working out, but you get quite the range of ages.
Sure,
and backgrounds and stuff.
Absolutely. These two gentlemen here are both champions. Marco with the afro here. He's the Afro Samurai. He's the show fight middleweight champion. And Rob is the Brawl Inc. heavyweight champion.
Really?
And there's a 30-year difference.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wow. Rob's 48 years old. Marco's just turned 22.
22.
So a 20-year difference.
Yeah, so he's, you said he's the Afro Samurai?
Yeah, he's the Marco, the Afro Samurai.
He doesn't look Japanese. Is he
no,
Japanese?
he fights Japanese, though.
Oh, that's good.
He's actually getting ready for a fight here in a few weeks. He's just signed a big management deal, so it's a big to-do about Marco right now.
I know, that's cool. And MMA is huge right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it everywhere and stuff. And
in Branson, I was surprised at how popular it was because when we first started as a team, there was no mixed martial arts in Branson. We used to have to drive out to the middle of... We used to drive hours and hours in my car out to the middle of Arkansas and fight in bars.
Yeah.
And it was really sketchy. It was very unhealthy. You didn't know who you were going to fight. Sometimes you had to fight your way out to the car after the fight.
I've been to bars in Arkansas.
It was
Trust
rough.
me, I know.
It was rough.
I had New York plates on my car, and I went down to Arkansas.
That's kind of what happened with us. We'd fight our way out, and we'd go down there 4 or 5 times, and then we'd travel up to Springfield, and there was never any talk of anything like this in Branson. And then one day, we just went on a whim and said, let's try. And we've been selling out. I think we've had 40 events.
How long ago was that? When did you really start? Because I kind of remember it just from friends at the gym asking me to go to it, and I'm like, MMA in Branson. This is in Branson.
As a team, we've started in 2006, but we didn't actually start our own promotion until 2009, I believe.
Yeah. And where do you usually have the shows? I mean, you've had them several different places.
Yeah, we started at a place called Planet Branson. You remember Planet Branson? We did our first show there, and it was too small. We moved to the pub, the Outback Pub, and we started doing these outdoor shows, which people seem to like those.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And we did several at the pub. We did a few at the Mansion Theater, the Radisson. People seem to like Shake It Up. I think they call it the Branson Central Theater now.
That was one of the first places I went when I came here was Shake It Up. Yeah.
People love the fights there because they have the dance floor. And
it's perfect because you got the balcony. They still have that, right?
Yeah, and it gets nice and loud, and people seem to like the nice and loud at the fights.
Yeah,
40 fights in, and the mayor comes. I see the mayor at the fights.
How does she do? What title does she have? What is her weight class? Can we talk about
She doesn't fight unless it's in the crowd. You know,
Yeah.
she's a very active mayor. But
she's great.
She oversees. So sometimes she and I can remember in the past when we were at the pub, she and I never got any closer than 300-400 feet from the cage. She didn't want to get anywhere close to the fight, but she stood up on the hill and made sure it was safe. And
no, she's really supportive of new things in Branson. Very progressive,
great.
I think.
She's been really great for us. Hasn't given us any beef.
Any beef.
And the cops always find a reason to come to the fights, but normally it's not because we need them. It's because they want to come watch the fights.
Yeah, actually, I'm friends with a lot of people on the sheriff's department.
Yeah,
and they're always online on the FaceTube or whatever it is. Come over. We're all going to the fights and stuff like that.
We love it. It's been really good for us. These guys. These guys would have been doing this regardless, but now so many of them have become local celebrities that it's great to see that happen.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this is that the guys we were talking earlier kind of bond and kind of support each other. They encourage each other. You have all different skill levels.
We do,
here.
yeah.
So, but they encourage each other, and it's not.
It's been great.
Although it's a competition,
sure.
It's not a competition between them. Like they genuinely want to help each other give it.
Yeah, a lot of people look at fighting or mixed martial arts or MMA. A lot of people look at it as an individual sport. It's not an individual sport.
No.
These guys, they fight. It's just them in the cage when they fight. These guys and gals, but there's no way they could prepare for the fights without each other.
Right. Yeah. It's a team thing. There is no I in fight.
There's a meet.
Except for the one. Yeah.
There's a me.
Is there in fight?
Yeah.
Not so much.
No, I guess it's in team.
Team. There you go.
Meet. Yeah, but there's a meet in fight. There's an I in fight.
Yeah.
There's a fig.
A fig. And a fit. A fit.
There's a fit.
Because it's very fit.
Well, that was really corny, but still accurate.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
You know.
No, but we keep the team at 25. There's 25 guys at all time, guys and girls.
Right.
And some guys never fight, others fight all the time. Really what ends up happening is we build a culture in the gym. It's just everybody loves everybody. And any negativity is kicked to the curb immediately. And so what ends up happening is back in the late 90s and early 2000s, I might have to step in like a father or an uncle and kind of check personalities. But now I can do cool,
each other.
I can do cool things like this, and they'll just check each other. You know, it runs itself.
I do that with the twins. We're always talking about the twins on here because I always have weird stories. But we've taught them that if one of them acts up, neither of them get the reward. So now they kind of police each other.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's a nice technique. I should try that.
Well, if you have twins.
Well, I've never dated twins, but we'll talk about that.
I dated twins in high school.
If one of them acted up, did neither get the reward?
Well, everyone always said, how can you tell the difference between the twins? And the boy had a mustache. So,
Understood.
No,
Understood.
Yeah.
True story.
No, it's not.